On September 27, 2022, the town of Smithtown honored the late James "Red" Dowling and dedicated a ball field to him in the Smithtown Veterans Memorial Park. Town officials, friends, and family gathered to celebrate the life of a true American hero. James Dowling was a veteran of World War II and became a bombardier navigator in the 8th Army Air Corps and flew 11 missions in a B-24 bomber. On his 11th mission, Dowling was shot down over Germany and taken as a prisoner of war. He survived the German POW camp and returned home, where he married his high school sweetheart, Dorothy, and raised a family of 8 children. He was elected and served as highway superintendent in the town of Smithtown for over 30 years and started the Little League in St. James. Jim Dowling is featured in Tom Brokaw's best-selling book, The Greatest Generation, and is featured in the video series, Faces of War. It is fitting that this newly refurbished ball field was named in his honor, and the new improvements will benefit Little Leaguers for years to come.
What we did at this complex is we redesigned the whole grade system here. We regraded the whole property, and then we came back in and we put turf down on the interior, and on the exterior we ripped all the fencing down. It was only 4-foot fencing, and it was dangerous because it's a 90-foot field now. So to implement the new bats, the new systems, we increased the fencing. We also put sprinkler systems in the outside, all new walkways, dugouts, dugout paths, and areas for people to sit.
He would have loved this, you know. I mean, he built this park originally, his highway department. You know, they built these ball fields. They're a lot different now, but, you know, but he did a great job.
The town, for honoring him with this, is just something that'll live on forever with our kids, and our kids' kids can see it. But Dad was all about baseball and having the kids come down and play and have something to do. So it's a great thing.
It's really just an honor to be able to name this field after Jim "Red" Dowling. When we built it, we talked about who to dedicate it to, and we couldn't have picked a better gentleman. From the greatest generation, a war hero, a war POW, Jim Dowling, very well deserved. And I will tell you, I'm sure he's looking down on us today here.
Please welcome Supervisor Ed Wareheim.
Supervisor Wareheim presided over the dedication ceremony.
Good morning, everyone, and I want to thank you all for attending a wonderful dedication this morning. I would ask you all to please join us in a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Fitting, I was told when I pulled up here that I think it might have been one of the grandchildren that said, "Look, the field is red." That is fitting because we are here today to honor Jim "Red" Dowling. Today is the anniversary of the day that Jim was shot down over Germany. So we will keep that in mind as we move forward with the ceremony. I would like to make some acknowledgments that are here with us today to honor Jim. We have Councilwoman Lynn Noack here with us. We have Councilwoman Lisa Inzarello, Councilman Thomas Lohman, Town Clerk Vin Pulio, Highway Superintendent Robert Murphy. We have representing New York State Senator Mario Matera, Tom McLaughlin is here with us. Tom, thank you very much. We have also American Legion Sherwood Brothers Post. We have the St. James Chamber of Commerce. We have friends and neighbors of Jim Dowling with us this morning. Vietnam Veterans of America, welcome home, gentlemen. I'd like to acknowledge the lady who assists us in all of these events, sets them up and works tirelessly to make sure that they come off right. Nicole Gargiulo. Nicole. Our Parks, Buildings, and Grounds Director and Deputy Director, Joe Rico and Tom Heister. Thank you for a beautiful job here, Jill. Very nice. Also, I'd like to acknowledge our Public Safety Department, who's here helping us at all times. And now some very important folks that are here, and that's the family of Jim Dowling. We have Gene Dowling, James Dowling Jr., Douglas and Jean Dowling, Jeffrey and Aniela Dowling, Janet and Brett Weingarten, Elizabeth and Robert Elderkin, Gregory and Donna Dowling, William and Christine Dowling, and we have grandkids, great-grandkids, and great-great-grandkids here. So a little bit about the field that we're standing on that was completed not long ago. Softball field behind us was completely renovated this year. The Parks Department constructed a new dugout, backstops, and a new outfield fencing. The 90-foot synthetic turf field replacement complements the previous park renovations at Mauritius, which include the recent replacement of the turf fields at the soccer complex, which is just to the east of us. A new splash pad was put at the water park, state-of-the-art playground, interactive playhouse, new fencing surrounding the play areas and concrete sidewalks, LED user-friendly crosswalks, and landscaping. This was part of a public-private partnership with the St. James Smithtown Little League and a fitting tribute to James Red Dowling, and that's why we're standing here this morning. So let's give a hand for the great work that we have done here at Mauritius Park. I just want to take a moment to go off script. It's been a great week for us. A week ago, we dedicated a park in the Pines, Laurel Park, to John E. Baker, a Vietnam veteran, as I am. It was fitting at that ceremony. There were a lot of classified things that people asked me to tell them. Can't do it. But John was a great man. And today we're here for another hero, one of the greatest generations, Jim Red Dowling. I could not think of a better tribute to trivialize these fields for our veterans, the greatest generation, Vietnam veterans, and all veterans, because without veterans, quite frankly, no matter what your political persuasion is, we would not be standing here and have the freedom to do the things we do. So God bless them all. Today we're here to honor a local legend, and he is a legend. I had the distinct honor to be a veteran with Jim Dowling, a friend of Jim Dowling, a political colleague of Jim Dowling. I ran the Parks Department when he was running the Highway Department. And I can tell you, no offense, Robert, Jim Dowling was probably the best highway superintendent we've ever had. But Robert is following in his footsteps, so it's all going to be good. Jim was the founder of the St. James Little League and a former superintendent of highways. James Red Dowling, with a very fitting renaming and dedication of these ball fields here at Vets Memorial Park. Most of us who were blessed to know Jim will tell you it would be impossible to forget him. That's a fact. The legacy he has left with us is one that will continue to impact our youth, our families, and our community as a whole for generations to come. He will always be remembered as the greatest generation, brave hero, the father of our local little leagues here in Smithtown and St. James, and the builder of the roadways in this town. I might add to that, probably well-known and famous for snow removal in some bitter winters over the years. I can tell you, everybody that is outside of Smithtown will tell you, when you get to the borders of Smithtown, ever since James Red Dowling was the highway superintendent, you know you're here because all you see is asphalt. And congratulations to him and to Robert for carrying that on. Smithtown does a super job with snow removal for our residents, so thank you, guys. The renaming of dedication of this newly restored ballpark is but one small way that we can teach our youth about service, honor, and duty to our neighbors and to our family. So with that, I am going to ask now the Dowling family to please come out through the dugout, and we're going to unveil the sign and dedicate this facility to James Red Dowling. God bless him. God bless Smithtown. God bless America. Thank you, Red. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Pull it down.
Thank you, everybody. Feel free to mill around if you have any questions or anything about what we've done here. I'm here. If you have any complaints, the council is over here. Tom Lohman and Lynn Nowick, and so. But enjoy your day. Thank you all. God bless you all. Thank you.